Hi, welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful week and you're ready for another Translator Insider. First of all, I must apologize for my voice, but this weekend I had a little bit of a problem. I had the aircon on, I received a call, and because it was cutting off, I went to a place where I was receiving the wind directly from the air conditioning unit, which caused me to lose my voice. And now I'm a little bit sounding a little bit crooked. Also, as you can see, I managed to get my microphone to work, and I hope from now on the sound issues are a thing of the past and everything will go well for us. So, as I said, in this month of February, we will be talking about um, getting our business and how to plan the way we're going to set up our business. Some of us may like to work alone, some of us would like to work in a team. Even working in a team, you can do it in a different way. So, last week we spoke about knowing ourselves first, knowing our personality, what do we want to achieve, what really our goals and our plans for our careers. And this week we will proceed and talk about working alone, so working by ourselves. So let's start another Translator Insider. And let's start another Translator Insider. Are you ready? So, last week we focused on knowing ourselves, knowing what we want to do, knowing what we want to achieve, setting up our goals, setting up our requirements, sort of speak. Um, and today we are going to talk about use that self-assessment to set up our business and know what we need. First of all, some of us like to work alone. In fact, I think for most freelancers, that's what they enjoy more about the profession is that they don't have to um, work with other people. They don't have to respond to other people or have to um, sort of have to work and have some sort of rule setting set by another person. Others like to work in a team and be the leaders of a team. It all depends. We are all different, and everyone sets their own model, and that's perfect. That's fantastic because then we create diversity in our profession and we create a lot of opportunities depending on what we actually want to do for ourselves. So, if you want to work by yourself, and that's perfectly fine, um, you must be organized. I think one of the things that sometimes, and I find not only with translators but even freelancers in another profession, is that sometimes we tend to derail a little bit because we are working for ourselves. The nature of our work is not as steady as if you were working in a company in a 9 to 5 job. Um, and I'll talk about the 9 to 5 job because obviously you may work 9 to 5. I work alone and I work 9 to 5. But I'm when I refer to 9 to 5 job, I'm talking about the preconceived, the the concept that has been created by society about that job, what the real job. Unfortunately, that's what we hear. It's get a real job, 9 to 5 job. Uh, well, we have a real job. So, and you need to be as organized, and you need to think of yourself as a company. It doesn't matter that you're gonna work 9 to 5. A lot of colleagues, a lot of translators, a lot of other freelancers, um, they don't feel good working in this sort of setting. They don't like the 9 to 5 setting. They prefer to work in another setting. Some like to work nights. Others prefer to get up a little bit earlier and start very early in the morning and work by until, let's say, lunchtime or something like that. Honestly, it does not mean that you have to set up a 9 to 5 job for yourself. It does not mean that you have to set up that timetable for yourself. It just means that you have to be organized. You need to they that's why I said on the last video that we need to assess ourselves and know exactly what we want to do, so we are able to establish that, because that's very important. Our clients need to know exactly where we stand, what our business hours are, where they know we're going to be available. And if we say, let's say that we are going to be available from 9 to 5, then we have to be available from 9 to 5. Otherwise, we create a credibility issue for ourselves. Because if we, let's imagine we set up our website, we have our social media pages, and we tell clients, my working hours are 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, let's imagine. And then they contact you on a Wednesday morning or on a Wednesday afternoon, and they don't get a response because you're not there. Then they say, oh, well, this person has said that they work 9 to 5, but obviously they don't. It is okay that you take a day off. Obviously, I've done it myself. It is okay if you are sick, but it's important as well that you are organized to communicate that to your clients. For example, putting an autoresponder in your email if you are sick or if you're not working in a certain day. So when your client contacts you, they receive an autoresponder and they know that yes, that's your business hours, but unfortunately on that occasion you are not available because you are sick or because you took a day off or something else. So organization is crucial in our profession or in any freelance business, because that's how we get jobs, that's how we get organized, and that's how we get things done. That's my view anyway. So you also need to be adventurous, because you work alone. You don't have anyone else to help you in advertising for the business. You have to do it all yourself. So you need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to create new things. You need to create ways of showing yourself and showing what you do to people, and get them to work with you. That's very important. So working by yourself also means that you really need to work harder, because you really have no one to help you out with the marketing, with getting yourself out there. You have to do it all on your own. However, and this is a very big mistake that a lot of freelancers, a lot of translators do, is that we tend to isolate ourselves. I know I did in the beginning of my career, and that wasn't nice and that wasn't good for me. Even though I was working in a team, my team member was in the other side of the world, so we didn't have that daily communication that we would have if we were in the same time zone, even though we had plenty of communication. So it is important that you get yourself out there, communicate with other colleagues, get onto industry groups, get into your association meetings, participate, because that will help you not only growing your business, because you share ideas and you may learn from other people, as well as you also may give them your opinion and they may learn from you, but it also helps you with your mental health as well, because isolation is not a very good thing. And if you work isolated, if you work just by yourself and you don't have anybody to share your ideas with, it tends to be really hard and it tends to take a toll on you as well. So bear this in mind. Be organized, be creative, go and think outside the box, and don't isolate yourself. And this is the end of another Translator Insider. I hope um, you really liked our video today. I hope it really helped you to get a perspective on things, um, because I think it's most importantly, it's the main issue here and the main goal here is knowing ourselves first, knowing our personality, knowing our goals, knowing everything that we want, exactly what we want, and then being able to transfer that to whatever we want to do with our business. If we want to work alone, if we want to work in a team, you know, you need to understand how all these settings work, the dynamics of both settings, and then be able to uh, set it all up in a way that works for you and obviously works for your clients, because obviously you need to have clients to be able to have a business to start with. So it is important that you really have that. This is also part of my course. I think I have already said um, and told you about my course. I have a course currently published at Udemy. The course is named Starting a Business as a Translator, and there you can find all the information on doing all these things: starting your business, um, getting your business model, getting your marketing plan, pricing, um, your qualifications, um, choosing your association, what are the roles of associations, and more. Getting your website done, getting your working tools done. In the end, you will have your business plan, you have everything ready so you can start your business the best way possible. The aim of this course was to help translators that are now starting their careers and they really want some guidance, because I know when I started, I didn't have much guidance out there, and I would like to provide that for my younger colleagues. So you know where to find me. It's at Udemy. The link, I will provide the link below. As I said, I have a Portuguese version and English version of the course. And as I also said, the only difference is on the qualifications module, that in the English version I will provide you options for Australia and in the UK, whilst in the Portuguese version I will provide you options for Brazil and Portugal. So follow the links below if you want to enroll and come and join me in this amazing course. So for now, I'm gonna leave you. Please leave a comment below if you are starting your business, if you want to give me your opinion, if you want to ask me any questions. Feel free to do so in the comments below. I'll be very, very happy to answer all your queries. And share the video. Let's make this a bigger community, and um, subscribe the channel, like the video, subscribe the channel with the click on the bell so you get a notification of a new insider every week. Before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful week and see you next week. Bye.